Summer is almost gone and fall is right around the corner, and before that happens, we're going to be making a delicious cold treat. Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I bring you a super easy, delicious recipe without added sugar, and this is ice cream. And if you're new to my channel, a warm welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video with others. Let's get started. I will be using a metal container to store my ice cream, and we're going to place it in the freezer for at least 1 hour. We will begin by adding 2 cups of whole milk to a pot. Then we will add 6 egg yolks. The stove should be on low, and we will stir it constantly for at least 10 minutes or until it begins to thicken. It is very important that we stir it constantly to avoid having scrambled eggs. After a while, you will notice that the mixture will be less foamy and it will turn a little bit thicker. At that time, it's time to turn off this stove and remove it from the heating element. We're going to transfer the mixture into a mixing bowl. I like to use a spatula to get as much of the mixture as I can. Next, we're going to add the bananas in small pieces at a time, and I'm using a total of 4 ripe bananas. I'll also be adding a little pinch of salt and 2 tablespoons of pure vanilla extract. For this step, I'll be using an immersion blender. This tool is very handy for this particular recipe because we are not using an ice cream machine. We will be blending all of that for at least 1 minute. Making sure that everything is well incorporated in the mixture, it's smooth and creamy. Now we will remove the metal container from the freezer and add the mixture. And we're going to place it in the freezer for 1.5 hours. After 1.5 hours, we're going to remove it from the freezer and use an immersion blender to mix everything together one more time for at least a minute. And then back into the freezer for another set of 1.5 hours. After that, another blend a second time with the immersion blender. And again, we're going to mix it for about 1 minute before placing it in the freezer one more time. And for the third time, we're going to place it in the freezer again for 1.5 hours. And for the last time, we're taking it out of the freezer and use the immersion blender to mix everything together. You will notice that it's beginning to solidify and form ice crystals. We will blend it for approximately 1 minute. Finally, we'll place it in the freezer for at least 6 to 8 hours before we enjoy this delicious recipe. It's been at least 8 hours and my ice cream is finished. I like to rinse my ice cream scooper in a cup filled with hot water. That way, it is easier to get a scoop of ice cream. This ice cream is scrumptious and delicious. The bananas and the egg yolks make it nice and creamy. And there is absolutely no sugar added. It's time to give it a taste. It is so good and refreshing. If it's not sweet enough for you, you can always drizzle a little bit of honey or maple syrup, or even make it fun by adding some sprinkles. And if you have children at home, they'll have a blast. I hope that you can try this ice cream. It is so good. And there you have it. Thank you for watching and another warm welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video with others. Have a wonderful and very blessed day. See you soon.